What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today I'm excited to announce my latest version of my master playbook file, version 5. It's hard to believe I've been working on this project for like a year. It seems I've had close to 700 plays / changes / updates to my playbook file, and I'm really excited to show you my latest stuff. Before we look at some of the plays and highlights and such, I want to go over to my website. I just want to point out exactly where you can find all this stuff. The links will be in the description below, but if you go to PlaybookGamer.com, under Resources, go to Playbook Editor, and it's going to bring up this page right here. On this page, you go to Playbook Editor. If you are new to the Playbook Editor app itself, you go there to download the app. Below that is My Playbook Files folder. That's where you go and look at all of my latest files, which we'll look at here in a second. And below that is every single video that I have made regarding this editor. Version 5 video, the one you're looking at right now, it's going to be right here eventually. And the very first video is always Josh's instruction video on how to use the app. It's just incredible if you ever want to dive in to something like that. It's all here for you, but if you go to Al's Playbook Files link, it's going to bring up my Google Drive folder, and the first thing at the very top is my older playbook files. These are just the older versions, 1 through 4.5. You go back, and then you got my Playbook Masters Changes list, which we'll look at here in a minute, but this is what you want to see right here. This is the version 5 file. There it is for you to play with. Now you go over to my Changes list. Like I said, I have over 110 or so updates of some sort. In version 4.5, we added 2 new formations, gun trio offset and gun wing tight end. And for this version, there are no new formations. We don't have enough room to add any more. We're going to have to start swapping at that point. But this version, version 5, does not have anything new in terms of formations, but I have updated a bunch of plays, and that's what we're going to look at now. So make sure, if you want to look at the finer details of all the changes that I made, go over to that file. But let's go into the game and let's look at some things. First of all, pretty much what I'm doing now is just going formation by formation and just kind of updating it as I go along. So gun split, gun tight, ace bunch, ace trips, ace twin, strong normal, wing tight, wing twin tight end, and weak twins pretty much sums up the majority of those changes. It's not all of them. There are a handful of random plays and random formations that I have updated some things. Again, you can go to the changes list and look at that. But I just want to highlight the bigger formations where I kind of pretty much done a sweeping change. So gun split, most of this is going to be passing oriented. I really updated most of the run plays of this game in the first couple of versions of the file. But wide receiver in, deep threats, you just kind of notice a pattern. All 4 to 5 routes have good route spacing to them. It just makes it tougher on the defense. We got Y corner, P read. I don't think I actually had to update that one. I thought the routes were really good in it. You go over to running back flats. I added a deep dig. Let's see, RB cross. I don't remember what this was. I think this could have been a corner route. Now it's a dig. Just a little bit easier to use. We keep on going. Deep comebacks. I think I added a swing route. Give you a little short side zone beater. Just things like that. Again, just route spacing is the key to most of this stuff. So you go over to gun tight. I finally come across to updating some compressed formations. With gun tight, we got P read. I think I turned the flat into a little out route. Let's see, a curl bunch. I added a little wheel route with the halfback, short drags. I think I gave this a go route compared to, I think this was a corner route or a flag route before. Halfback corner. Again, just route spacing and such is kind of the theme here. I did add halfback screen. I love, that's one of my favorite concepts that I've created for this game. Really happy with it. Just some really good stuff in here. And as usual, we got halfback dive. Again, that's an older update, but it's a much better play than what we had before, which was, I think, halfback draw. You go on to like ace bunch, linebacker bait. You got corners, little spacing concept there. Double outs curl and vertical. You got fade delay. I think I made this a true flat instead of a delay route. I actually need to change that name, to be honest. There's really no delay to it. But either way, that's the update there. PA rollout. I fixed a couple of blocking routes and such, just so you got a better chance of executing that play. Out or up, that's a nice little West Coast concept. PA dig is another one. I'm really excited about it. Just some really good stuff in here. You keep on going. Ace trips. This was a formation that very few people use because a lot of the plays in this formation just wasn't all that great. Well, now every play is doable. Slot out. Then you got triple wide receiver option. I pretty much included this in so many formations now. Just a really good concept to get your wide receiver going in the run game. PA rollout update. It quick outs and stretch. You got halfback screen. I made sure I added that. PA tight end corner. I think I updated the play action movement with the quarterback and the halfback. Mid attack, I think I gave this an angle route to give you some extra to work with. Instead of a post, I gave that a go, just a better stretch route. Just some really good stuff in here. You go to Ace Twins. This is another formation that didn't get a whole lot of love for years. Now it can with PA rollout. It give you a blocking tight end on the backside, give you a little chance to execute that better. You go to tight end drag. I think that I gave this one a better drag route than what it was before, a little quicker. PA crosses, I think I've done, this is actually like pro spread is stuff. I think Kyle Shanahan with the San Francisco 49ers, they run a lot of stuff like that. Cross in is a new concept with the tight end on a go and a halfback on a swing. Just some really good stuff. Like I said, I'm kind of repeating myself, but it's just kind of the same cool things over and over again. PA boot, strong, normal. For those of you who like to run more traditional pros type stuff, you can do that now because I love this formation. Now even better with it's got some better stuff in here. I got extra blocking down here with a fullback and the halfback as well. PAT post, halfback angle. This used to be, I think, a post route or maybe like a corner maybe. I gave it a go, just a little better cover zero beater. Arrow, now this is a curl flat concept compared to what it was before. Option pass, I updated the blocking for it just to give yourself a little bit better chance with it. PA sideline is a new concept that I created. I think this is a really weird play action play that I just didn't like at all, so I updated a couple of parts in it. And it just, the list goes on and on. You go to weak tight, now we're getting to the weak formations. You go over to tight end drags, I think it's one of the few I didn't have to update. PA rollout, let's see, halfback screen, I added that, and option pass, I updated the blocking for it. Tight end stretch, gave that an extra swing route, give you something extra to work with, and so on and so forth. You go on to weak twin tight end. This is some stuff that, you know, if you're really into the West Coast, power coast type stuff, you can use this formation a little bit better now. Curl flats and tight end wheel, deep attack has been updated. PA rollout, I gave that fullback a blocking assignment, gives you a better chance there. PA smash up, you got a tight end blocking for you this time. Just some really cool things to say the least. Last but not least, weak twins. You got slot wheel. I gave it's like a double swing with technically this is a stick concept on the right side with the tight end. PA comeback, I updated it. Then you go to option passes, another one I updated the blocking for. Just some amazing stuff. I look forward to using some of it right now with my current dynasty. If you go back and look, I'm trying to think. I have weak tight. I have, that's kind of it really. That's probably the only one you'll see me use. But hey, you got this play or this file now. You can kind of do whatever you want to with it. But I just wanted to show you a lot of the highlights. And here's just a couple more from weak twins, tight end corner, and such. Just some really good stuff I think you're going to enjoy. So make sure you go back over, the links are below, but it will take you to this page. Go over to my folder. There's your version 5 file. Use it. If you want more detail about what some of the changes I've made, there they all are there. You got 654 updates from version 1 to version 5, and there's like 800 plays in this game, so it's getting to the point where I'm about to run out of things to fix, which is a good problem to have. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make full use of it. I know I will. And I'll talk to you guys later.